I'm sorry, guys. I've done this like 6 times. And I like to talk a lot, and I like to say a lot, and I want to encourage people, and I want to encourage myself, but sometimes I say too much. And with my situation as it is, I don't want my words being used against me. I hope y'all understand that. But I have good news. I know this video started off a little awkwardly, but and I apologize about not being able to be as consistent as I was wanting to be this summer. Unfortunately, this is how it's ended up, so I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do a video soon because apparently it's not working out that way. I have, and you're like, what's the good news? I finally am going to go and take my national exams. I am going to Austin around July. I'm gonna be doing some other stuff over there in Austin. I have some stuff. I have some exciting ventures going on. I want to say, but I can't because like I said, I don't want my video being used against me. But I have some exciting ventures going on, and also, so I'm going to be snooping around Austin for a week around the 4th of July. I'm not going to say when exactly, but it's going to be around that time. And I'm going to be taking my national exams and finally getting my temporary license. I know. All this time I've been waiting forever. Anyways, we're doing Flo's Dark Arts today. Yes, we are doing Flo's Dark Arts today. I'm also wanting to do a Minecraft, not a review, but I want to talk a little bit about Minecraft and a different application. I'm gonna make a second video for that. So it's a little interesting. I hope it's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna be doing a second video. I'm gonna do them both today because I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the second video later on because, like I said, I haven't even been consistent. Unfortunately, I've been waiting to at least do videos once a week, but here I am 2 months later. Okay, so we're doing Empty Soul today. We're on number 24 of my poetry. I have over 56 poems. I have 56 poems listed in my DeviantArt. I also have more poetry in my phone, which is on Google Docs. I just didn't have it. I haven't transferred it from my Google Docs to my DeviantArt. I'm sorry. I have a sore tonsil, so if you'll bear with me, I'm gonna be swallowing a lot, like because this tonsil is really swollen. Yes, I've gone to the doctor. Yes, I've had it looked at. No, I haven't heard anything back. I will be calling in Monday to find out what the heck's going on because I'm now working on 2 months and 2 weeks of this tonsil being sore. It is a little bit better than it was when it started out, but it still hurts. It's been affecting my eating and stuff. So, number 24, we are doing Empty Soul, No Answers, Through All, From All, Deep in the Heart, and we're supposed to stop there. I ran over the last video. I ran over 2 other ones. Whoops. But probably gonna actually stop at heart this time because I got really confused. I got really confused after I was done with my poetry. I was like, where am I at? So actually I'm probably gonna stop at heart. And if I do run over heart, it'll be okay. It's gonna be alright. I mean, I'll try and get my poetry out. Also, I want you to remember that I'm doing this, doing the YouTube with my poetry and stuff like that, For those who have depression, um, depression is not a funny thing. Uh, I know people think it's funny, but it's not. People who battle with depression and who battle with suicidal thoughts. This is for people who have those battles. I've had those battles. I still go through depression battles. Um, I think everyone does at some point in time in my life. If you have not, then there's some questionable things. Um, I mean, I have not met a person that hasn't gone through depression at least a couple of times in their life. Like it's something that everyone has, but it's just how you deal with it. You know, people deal with it in different ways. I deal with it through my poetry and some other ways. Poetry is only one way I deal with my depression. Um, but it's more significant. It's more significant to me than the other ways because I can share my poetry. I can't share the other ways I deal with my depression. It's just unfortunately that's not how it works. Um, so for those of you who are battling with depression and who are battling with suicidal thoughts, this poetry, in a way, the reason why I'm presenting this poetry is for you. It is for you to know that you're not alone, that you're not the only person that battles with this. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, there's a lot of suicide awareness out there. Like how I did that right. But I don't think there's enough suicidal awareness out there. I mean, there's a suicidal hotlines. You're like, there's suicidal hotlines. There are chats. There this, there that. But are you aware? Like, are you seriously aware? You think there's enough depression and suicidal awareness? Are you really aware? The person that you're living next door, are you really aware of how they are? If there was really enough suicidal awareness, then you would be aware that your best friend is going through depression, and you would be aware that you need to like support them. Like, so honestly, no, there is not enough suicidal or depression awareness. I feel like there is not. And I don't think there ever will be. It will always be issue. But there's always a way to help out. Um, and you probably are like some of y'all like look at this video. You've probably seen my other videos and you're like, I can't believe that you deal with depression. I can't believe that you deal with the same things that I deal with. You just seem so happy and so bubbly, and even when my coworkers are like, you're so bubbly and always happy, and how can you greet customers like that? And I'm sitting here like, well, one, I know I've been in wow, I'm drawing. I've been doing customer service for a while. I mean, my whole life has been food, nutrition, culinary arts, all that other stuff. So I've been doing the food industry for a while. I mean, even in the military food industry. So you have to have some presentation for customers. Not only that, but I see it this way. If I want someone to like me, I need to be likable. And for those of you who are battling with depression, it's really hard to be likable. And so, but the best way to battle your depression, it's not so easy, is it? Is to be likable. Because you see, the more you're likable, the more people want to be around you, the less depression you have. See how that works? It's not easy. Trust me, I know. I really do. It doesn't always work for me, too. There are those days when I'm not likable. Just go to your room. I don't want to deal with you right now. But, yeah, in order for me to be liked, I have to present myself in a likable manner. I think that's common sense. I want everyone to like me. So I'm going to try to be like, hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm Vanessa. Oh, that's a cute shirt. I really like it shirt. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't know that. You know, that's how I am. And I'm like, how do you do that? I'm just like, I want to be liked. This is how it is. Some people are like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Once you do that, once you do, I don't care. You're like, when's the poetry gonna start? I just want to talk about this for a little bit. When you're like, I don't care, it minimizes your motivation. I don't care. I've done it. It's really hard for me to find motivation to do things because I'm like, I don't care. I don't really care. I don't want to do that. I am tired. I don't want to do that. Which is why I stay, in bed, sleep, especially on the weekends because I don't want to do nothing. But, once you start, like, I don't care. What I'm doing doesn't matter. I don't feel like I'm making a difference. Once you're in that spot, it's really hard to be liked. And it's really hard to find friends. And yeah, that's what happened when I mean, I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, and I went into depression really fast because of the fact that I didn't have any friends, I didn't go out, I didn't socialize, I didn't do anything, and I stopped caring about what I was doing. You can see the difference in that right now, can't you? Like, I don't seem like that. I don't seem like a person that doesn't care about anything anymore. I'm motivated. Yeah, there are times throughout the week where I'm like really tired. But I mean, I've been working, but that's why I'm a little bit more motivated because I'm working. I'm doing something. I'm socializing. I'm talking to people. Even though it's during work, it's better than nothing, which which is exactly what I was getting when I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't do anything. So when you're depressed and you do those things, you don't go anywhere, you don't talk to anybody, and you don't do nothing. When you're depressed and you do these things, guess what? It doesn't change. So when you're depressed and you go outside, you go socialize, and you talk to people, guess what? You feel better. And of course, when you read my poetry, you may be like, wow, I was like that. I completely understand this person. And you know what? I want to help the next person. And you're motivated. See how that works? Okay. And it's difficult. It really is. It's hard. Even for me, it's hard. This is probably one of the reasons why you also don't really see my videos except for every few months because I'm battling my own fights. I have my own fights. And you're like, what's up with the shawl or what's up with this little sweater? Well, it's a little spaghetti strap and I'm sitting like, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and start the poems and we're going to talk about Minecraft. The big, huge thing that's going on YouTube right now. Everything Minecraft. Anyways, haven't you noticed how Minecraft has kind of exploded lately? Especially you moms like me, like your parents, moms, especially because moms notice more about what their kids are in than dads do. I'm sorry, dads. Unless you're like really aware of your children, guys things slip past guys. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you don't know, but sometimes like a lot of things like slip past you because you're busy working, providing, and disciplining. That's what you're doing. Oh, and yeah, that's what you're doing. And so when you get home, because I've noticed this, I have a husband. I had a husband. Yeah, it's yeah. Anyways, but when you get home, you get tired, and the only thing you want to do is rest, and you kind of the things that your kids are interested in and the things that are popular kind of like float by you unless you're like I said really paying attention to your kids and I'm not saying that all guys are like this because there are guys that pay attention to their kids and there's guys that like you know But usually the moms notice what their kids are in. They notice everything. That's why guys are like, golly, you notice everything. Right? Right, girls? You're like, yeah, that's exactly how she's like, golly, why do you have to notice that? I mean, it's just a little stain. Back off, woman. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, um, yeah, girls are about details and guys are about big picture. This is how it is. Uh, this is how it works. That's why things work the way they do. Anyways, uh, stop being so nitpicky. Oh, sorry. I'm probably a little vamped. Just maybe. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and start the poetry before I get myself in trouble. Someone's gonna yell at me in the chat. Why did you say girls are like this? I'm not like that. Um, first step is denial. Just say. I know someone's laughing right now. I just know it. Well, not right now, but when they see it, they'll be like, ah, she's bad. I'm bad. Okay. I don't know if I said this, but I have a sore tonsil, so forgive me if I like swallow a lot. Um, the empty soul. That's number 24 on my poetry list. So, I mean, right now I have 56 poems on DeviantArt. And let's see. I do have more poems. Sorry, trying to figure out what I'm trying to say or what I want to do. I do have more poems, but they're on my Google Docs, and I have not switched it to DeviantArt. Hopefully, I will do that sometime in the future because I'm gonna run out of poems like really fast. Oh, my DeviantArt is Aquarii. If you cannot find my DeviantArt through Aquarii, because it's not Anhsang Dragon, Aquarii is my old artist name, and Anhsang Dragon is more or less it's going to be my advertisement name. And you're like, why are you using Anhsang Dragon or Anhsang Darstrix? So Anhsang, I don't know if I said this before. I know I said I was gonna get to poetry, but I haven't done a video in a while, so y'all can just, anyways. Anhsang means light, and Darstrix means dragon. So Anhsang means light in Vietnamese, and Darstrix means dragon and dragonic. For you nerds. Okay. And if you can't find my poetry through Aquarii, Aquari, there's also a poem that I wrote specifically that you can find anytime, because this is the only poem that's named this. You want to know what it is? You're like, I'm scared. I don't know what it is. It's Roy Mope. It's what? Roy Mope. RUOYMEOP. It's basically your poem backwards. And it is a poem about how I see some things as ridiculous. Which is why it's backwards, because it's ridiculous. You're like, man, that wasn't so bad. You're so bad. You made me think something. What did I make you think? Okay. Empty Soul, number 24. As the sun's great light dims into the dark night, is when you mourn your loss. So you turn and you toss. There's nowhere to go, and no one you know. A night full of pain, all things done in vain. All that has left you, no one else to lean to. So build a wall so high, who cares if you die inside? I'm through with the pain, there's nothing to gain. I'd rather be empty inside for the rest of my life. Yeah. Okay. No answers. Oh, the agony. Oh, the loss. Oh, the pain as I turn and toss. I wish I knew. I wish you told. All this time you withhold? All the questions you have sought, I wish to tell, but now cannot. You may wonder why. You cannot know. You have her. I've got to go. All we've been through now must rest deep in my heart, within my chest. Through all from all. Sounds very short. Through all the darkness from all the years, through all the pain, from all the tears. Sorry, there was no break there. It's just, like I said, my thoughts. Through all the sorrow, from all the darkest plight, through all the dreams that I might fight. Okay. Now, deep in the heart. Now, deep in the heart is what you call a run-on poem, which means it does not have a stop. You're like, okay, what do you mean it does not have a stop? Well, usually poems are written in stanzas, which means like there's a little bit here, and then there's a break, and then there's a little bit here, right? That's how a poem is written. Like 4 line. Usually it's 4 lines, 2 to 4 lines, and then 2 to 4 lines. Sometimes 6, depending, but usually the most common is 2 to 4, and it has a break. Now, deep in the heart is a run-on, which means there is no break. It just is lines. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. It's not written wrong. Okay? There is no break. No stanzas. None. Okay? So if you think you hear a break, it's not because there's a break. It's probably because I'm swallowing. And because there's periods. So that the periods help give that break that's not there. Anyways. Deep in a man's heart, there is great sorrow. Deep in my heart, there are great tears. Deep in a man's heart, there are great battles. Deep in my heart, the battles are lost. Deep in a man's heart, there is great love. Deep in my heart, love is hidden in the darkness. Deep in a man's heart, there is great pain. Deep in my heart, the pain is numbed over. Deep in my heart, there is Deep in a man's heart, there is great strength. Deep in my heart, I have fallen and shattered. Deep in a man's heart, there's tremendous jealousy. Deep in my heart, chaos confines me. Yeah. Okay. So heart is the next one. Sorry, this tonsil is starting to inflame. I've done this video a couple of times. I mean, it's already inflamed, but it's just starting to now, like, hurt more. I think it's because I'm talking so much. I can't help it. A few months ago, it was way worse than this. That's why the only reason why I'm doing this right now, probably. It's one of the reasons. Heart. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is my husband's poem. This is when we first met. So it is a bit difficult to go through this poem. I've already read it like 5 times. So, yeah. Um, and if, as y'all know, me and him are not, we're trying to go through a divorce and everything. And I don't know if I said that or not. I've been trying to keep as much of my personal life to a minimum on YouTube for several different reasons. One is because I'm going through the divorce and I don't want anything on my videos to be used against me. I don't want anything that I say, do to be used against me. That's why I can't really tell y'all like my future plans, uh, how I really feel about depression and suicidal awareness, my political views, stuff like that. Well, political views on YouTube is pretty nasty, anyways. But I usually keep politics to a minimum. I mean, my views is my view. Your view is your view. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna. No. There's just sometimes things are put way too much drama into to deal with, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like get on with it, girl. Okay, sorry. Heart. Once we were meant to be, but life took us apart through distance and through heart. This is an old poem, not recent. Okay, just to clarify. Now you hold her, and I hold no others. The passions of time is what took us away. You have her to please, leaving me with memories. Always on our promised fourth day, the stars I hold, I cannot say. And on DeviantArt, it says the stars I hold, cannot say. I'm gonna fix it. um, you hold her close as the sun sets. I know I'm kind of ruining it. I'm sorry. You want me to start over? I can start over. This poem is kind of getting to me. I apologize. I'm gonna start over and do it again. That way, I'm not commenting as much. Once we were meant to be, but life took us apart through distance and through heart. Now you hold her, and I hold no others. The passage of time is what took us away. You have her to please, leaving me with memories. Always on our promised fourth day, the sorrows I hold, I cannot say. You hold her close as the sun sets, I have nothing but regrets. The darkening sky and bursting of colors, I remember when you and I were lovers. Soon I'll be home with nothing to do, as she is sitting there next to you. She has your heart, and I have no other. Okay. I am going to go ahead and do this time of year because it's connected to heart. And I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to tell you the next poems that are coming up. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do them all next time, but I will tell you the next few poems that are going to come up. That way, if you want to visit DeviantArt and pre-read them, you can go ahead and do that. As I said, I really would like to publish my poetry, but I would like to have a little bit of support. I think everyone likes to have a little bit of support. I need more viewers, subscribers. I know I have been a little bit inconsistent with the videos lately because I haven't had the time. I apologize. I just haven't had the time. But I really want to publish this poetry for other people who deal with suicide and depression. This is for them. I mean, this is for me too. I'm not gonna, don't get wrong. I do get something out of publishing it because I do get like money and stuff. But I want to reach out to other people who deal with suicide and depression because once upon a time ago, I've dealt with the same thing. I don't see who doesn't battle with depression, honestly. And honestly, once or twice in life, who has not battled with suicidal depression? I mean, it happens. It does. And even though there is suicidal awareness, like the hotlines and the chats and stuff like that, I really feel like it's not enough. I feel like it's never going to be enough But it doesn't mean that we should give up or not try to reach out to others and try try to be aware ourselves with the people that are around us. And I'm not just talking about your best friend or your mom or your dad. I'm talking about your neighbors, your kids, playmates, your, the other high schoolers, people that you're with. I know that didn't sound all right. The other high school classmates that you're with. That sounds a little better. Or wherever you might be, to be aware that the person sitting beside you could be dealing with depression and they might need a little love. And I'm not saying go over there and say, "Hey, baby, I love you." That's just creepy. Okay, just like, "Hey, how you doing, man? You okay? How was your day? Oh, you mean I've been working today and stuff like that." Try to be friendly. And for those of you who battle with depression and stuff, I know it's really hard and I know it really sucks. And I know when you're in that depression stage, you don't want anybody talking to you, messing with you, or conversating with you. But honestly, when you're in depression, that's honestly when you need someone doing that. So try not to push them away too much. There are people who care about you. You might not see it right now. You might not believe me. That's what happens when you're in depression. You feel like nobody cares. Nobody understands what you're going through. Nobody sees you. Nobody cares about you. That's just the cycle it's in. But for those of you who battle with depression, if you actually assert yourself, and it's hard, it really is, and try to be friendly, try to go out, try to socialize, because those are the things that help depression. And also being aware that there are other people that deal with depression like you do. So that's why I write this, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube video, and why I'm reading my poetry for free, and not like, "Oh, I'm publishing a book. Here, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it." That doesn't help anybody. I want to help you. I want to help other people who are, going through this. I want other people to be aware. And, there's a lot of suicidal awareness and depression awareness, more suicidal awareness and depression awareness. But honestly, guys, depression leads to suicidal awareness. So if you can catch the depression stage, the suicidal depression stage can be negated. It doesn't have to go that far. So when someone is depressed, when you get into that depression stage, to help alleviate the depression stage will help alleviate the suicidal depression stage, because depression, it it go it starts out like this, and then it turns into this, and then it turns into this, and then it turns into this, and then it turns into, "I can't deal with anything anymore." And that's what happens, to where it just bunches up. And for people who are a bit introverted like I am, you're depressed and you're like, "I'm not gonna say I'm depressed. I'm just gonna act like I'm not depressed. I'm gonna make sure everyone doesn't know that I'm depressed, but I'm depressed." And that doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help your kids. It doesn't help your family. It doesn't help your friends. It doesn't help nobody to be like that. It's just, and then it gets like this, and it gets bigger and bigger, and it gets to where you can't control it. And so this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing Flo's Dark Art series. This is one of the reasons why I'm a bit passionate about the, I get to read my poetry. I get to reach out to other people. I get to have my friends watch me if they watch me, because I only had like 6 viewers last time. 6 viewers. That's kind of sad. Like, can we get to like 20 people? 20. 20 people. 20. I can get 20 viewers. I'm not saying subscribers. Views. I would be like. Anyways, I'm gonna do this time of year, and then I'm gonna close this out because I'm already at 30 minutes. this time of year. And this time of year is connected to heart, which I just read. I think of you this time of year and of how we were meant to be. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. I'm running out of time. But as life changes and time rearranges all that was meant for me, I think of you and how we were in a love that was so free. But now as I look back, I wonder, are you meant for me? I think of you as time slips past and all the things I see. As the seasons flow on, I think we know our love was so naive. I think of you this time of year and wonder, do you think of me? Okay, I've kind of run out of time. I still want to talk about the Minecraft thing. I have not played Minecraft, but there's something I want to kind of advertise for you parents who have young children who are kind of like biting their nose about Minecraft. So I'm not going to say advertise, but it's kind of is. It's more or less me saying, hey, you might want to check this out. That's basically what it is. So in a way, I'm sort of advertising, but more like awareness, I guess. I don't know. Whichever one you want to call it. I guess I should call it awareness because advertisement probably would be okay, so I want you to be aware of something that's similar to Minecraft. And I'll do that in my next video. Today, I ran out of time, unfortunately, because everyone's came in. I was hoping to have some quiet time, so I'm probably going to close my door because everyone's getting loud. Have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Remember, see the rest of my poetry, you can go on hashtag Anhsang, hashtag Anhsang Dragon, hashtag Did It Poems. You will find it. Okay, I'm gonna put all that into the box below, so you can just click on it. And yeah, okay. All right, peace. I know that's my thing. Peace is my thing. If you haven't noticed, I probably haven't done it on the videos, but yeah, that's my thing. Okay. Bye. Bye.